Hi, in this video we're going to be going over the Windows 11 Media Creation tool and some of the other features on the Download Windows 11 page. I'll put this link in the description so you don't have to write it down. So once you get here, you'll notice there's three sections. There's the Windows 11 Installation Assistant, and what this will do is it will let you install Windows from Windows. So if you're running Windows 10, you could download this and do an upgrade in place from within Windows. But of course you want to back up your files before you do so, just in case something goes wrong. And it will also let you check to see if your computer is compatible with Windows 11, because that's going to be important. And we actually have a video on how to use that tool, but we might have to use it again here depending on how this runs. The next step is to create Windows 11 installation media. So if you want to burn Windows 11 to a USB flash drive or to a DVD, you could use this, and then you could boot from one of those to install Windows. And then finally, we have the downloads Windows 11 disk image ISO file. So let's say you're going to install Windows 11 on a virtual machine or something like that, or even to install on your computer, you could download the ISO file and burn to a DVD as well. Okay, so let's start at the top here with the Windows 11 Installation Assistant. We'll click on Download Now. We will open it. Okay, so the good news, this PC meets this minimum system requirements to install Windows 11. So sometimes when you run this tool, if you haven't run this checker before, it'll say you need to run the checker and give you a link, and that'll take you to the PC Health Check app. And to run that, you just install it real quick, and you click on Check Now, and then you can see all results, and it'll tell you. So for this computer here, supports secure boot, has TPM 2.0, supported processor, has enough memory, has enough disk space, has enough processor cores, and the processor speed is fast enough. So you might have to actually run this tool. You might get prompted to do that when you run this first one here. So if you don't, or actually when you do, if you do, you come back and just click on refresh, and then you get to this screen where it says install Windows 11. Then you just click on accept and install, and it will download Windows and then start running you through the installation process. But we're not going to do this on this computer because we don't want to upgrade this specific one right here. So we're going to cancel this. Okay, so next we're going to go to the Create Windows 11 Installation Media. So click on Download Now again. We'll open this file. Okay, we just accept the agreement here. Read it if you want to. Okay, then you need to select a language in addition. It'll kind of autofill this for you based on your computer's configuration. Otherwise, you could uncheck that, and I don't have any other option for addition, but you could pick a different language if you want to. Then you just click on Next. And then if you want to use a USB flash drive or an ISO file, so let's say we were going to do a flash drive, click on Next. And then you'd have to have your flash drive plugged in, of course. And so you pick the flash drive you want to use. And just keep in mind, anything on that flash drive is going to be deleted, so make sure you back it up or use one that's blank to start with. And then click on Next. And then it will go through and download Windows 11 onto that flash drive. And then you could boot with that flash drive and install Windows. You'll probably need to change your computer's configuration to boot from a flash drive if you know how to do that from the BIOS settings there. Okay, so we're going to cancel this because we don't want to do that either. Okay, and then finally we have the download disk image. Okay, choose the product language. Confirm. Okay, so it's going to give us just the 64-bit download in English. And click on that. And then you could just save the ISO file, and then you could, like I said, you could burn it to a CD or actually a DVD because it's going to be too big for a CD. And then you could install it from there, or you could use it for your virtual machine to mount your ISO and install Windows 11 as a VM on, VirtualBox or VMware Workstation or whatever you use to make virtual machines. All right, so pretty simple, just hopefully that makes sense, and just pick the option that works best for you. Probably this one in most cases, unless you like doing the in-place upgrade, and then you could do this one and just follow the prompts. All right, like I said, I'll put that link in the description and you'll be good to go. All right, thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe.